Google's $50 million trade bet, why AI still needs electricians. Explain why Google's new skilled trades spend matters beyond philanthropy and why labor availability is becoming part of the AI investment case. Google just spent $50 million on something most AI coverage barely mentions: skilled trade workers. More than 300,000 people are supposed to be trained through this initiative, and that tells you the AI race is no longer only about better models or bigger budgets. It is about whether companies can physically build the infrastructure they keep promising Wall Street. The skeptical question is obvious: is this just philanthropy wrapped around a press cycle? The practical answer is no. Google's funding is aimed at the workers who build and maintain data centers. If those workers are scarce, capex does not turn into usable capacity on schedule. That means delays in compute, slower customer deployments, and a worse return on massive infrastructure spend. The first wave of AI felt software native. Labs launched models, app companies launched copilots, and investors focused on usage curves. But the next wave runs through land, power, cooling, networking, and labor. Axios tied Google's move to a week where OpenAI sites, Microsoft's Project Solara, and Nvidia's Edge push all pointed at the same deeper theme: AI is becoming an operating system for real assets, not just prompts on a screen. The winners are companies that can lock together financing, power access, sites, supply chain, and labor. The pressured group is everyone assuming capital alone buys AI leadership. If labor scarcity persists, the practical advantage goes to companies with regional relationships, permitting muscle, and build-out discipline. In that world, a clean budget headline stops being enough. There are still real limits to this story. The source set does not quantify how much of future AI revenue depends specifically on labor versus power or permitting. Training pledges also take time to convert into job-ready crews. And if enterprise AI demand cools, some of this urgency could fade. So the honest read is not that labor becomes the only bottleneck. It is that labor has clearly joined the bottleneck list. Monday morning, stop treating AI infrastructure as a black box. If you run operations, ask whether your vendors depend on hyperscaler capacity that could slip. If you invest, watch three things: workforce announcements, utility and site timelines, and whether capex converts into customer-ready capacity fast enough to justify the spend. That is where the next separation happens. Not included. Google's trade bet looks small next to big tech capex headlines, but it points at a bigger truth: AI leadership now depends on execution in the physical world. If labor cannot keep up, the build-out slows, no matter how strong the demos look. Is skilled labor now part of your AI thesis, or do you still treat infrastructure as a solved input? Create a polished explainer video in classic style for cognitive capital. Use a calm, high-signal lead narrator with short skeptical analyst pivots such as, "Is this just philanthropy?" and then answer them in practical business language. Keep visual changes every 3 to 5 seconds using source cards, build-out timelines, operator checklists, clean market cards, and data center construction visuals. Do not use fake realistic footage of real events. Use clearly illustrative scenes, charts, and workflow cards. Keep on-screen text short and readable. Separate confirmed facts from analysis and keep the not financial advice tone explicit. $150 million Google commitment to 300,000 workers targeted 3. 14 labor unions supported 4. 4 trade and contractor associations supported 5. 8 policy proposals endorsed 6. 2.1 million trades jobs projected unfilled by 2037. June 11, 2026 publication date 8. $115 million meta training program reference 9. 72-hour research window for the daily pipeline 10. 7-minute target runtime 11. 3 Monday morning watch items 12. 5 Operator Dashboard Columns 13. 1 Central Question held to the final third 14. 0 Financial Advice Calls to Action 15. 46 Day Number 1. 1 Page Summary 2. Links mentioned 3. Key Terms explained 4. Practical Examples 5. Watch list and risks. This video is for education and analysis only. It is not financial advice. #AI #Google #data centers #AI tools #investing